Good morning and welcome to day 22. I think that's what it is. And we're going to be joining up with the trail. This is Cougar Creek Trailhead. We have to hike 2.25 miles just to get to the PCT. And then once we get on the PCT, we'll be at mile marker 277.7. We're looking to get into Wrightwood, hopefully in 3 days. My pack is heavy. I've got probably about 4 days worth of food, and so that'll get us there. Not sure what the day looks like. I think we're relatively going to stay once I get up to the ridge at that level. The views of Big Bear Lake and the ski resort are awesome, so we'll see those today. And it's supposed to be a really nice day. I think we have a nice weather window. Might be getting warm today, but with us being on this ridge, it won't be that bad. All right, so thanks for watching, and let's see what we see today. And there's a beautiful observatory that is run by the college in New Jersey. I think the University of New Jersey, which is pretty interesting, but it's right in the middle of the screen and you can see the lake. It's beautiful. Feels like we haven't gone anywhere, but we're going to be circling Big Bear Lake for a while. This is a really good section. The trail is pretty level to downhill for majority of it, but isn't that gorgeous? And I want to just say I had a great time at Big Bear. What a nice, Big Bear Lake was such a nice town, very hiker friendly. And thank you, Kelly, for all the rides. So that was awesome. Kelly's a trail angel. She says, yeah, give my number to anyone if they need a ride. And sure enough, she was there. Want to do a huge shout out to the Sandwich Central School 4th and 5th grade class, and also the 6th grade class. Mrs. Reed, who teaches the 4th and 5th grade class, are following me, and I wanted to give them an assignment to research a desert animal and give me 3 aspects of why it's so unique and why it exists in the desert. And you can use sources that Mrs. Reed says are available to you. Now, I also want to shout out to the 6th grade class, because 3 years ago, they were a 3rd grade class that followed me. And so that is pretty cool. I got to visit them, had a great time talking to them about my trip. They had awesome questions. And so I want you guys, I think you only got about 6 weeks left of school to finish strong, just like I'm planning to do, barring injury, of finishing strong on the trail. All right, you guys are great, and you guys are lucky to have such a legendary school teacher. 37 years. Denise, I can't believe it. You're not that old. Did you start teaching when you were 16? Had to have been. Congratulations on your pending retirement. I'm so happy for you. All right, you deserve it. Love you guys. Take care. Speaking of teachers, last night I was at a karaoke bar and I was drinking Coca-Cola, and that's all, which I probably shouldn't have had because it had caffeine. But one of the other hikers said, oh, he grew up in Niwot. And I'm like, oh, Niwot. I said, do you know a Guy Schaefer? And he said, yes, he was a co-teacher with Cindy Summers in their 5th grade class. And it was Jensen Stoyard. I don't know if I pronounced his last name correctly, but hey guy, when I mentioned your name, his face lit up. And he says how him and his friends still talk about you as a teacher. And he said you had the warmest heart, which, knowing you, I'm sure that's what the kids thought. So I thought that was unbelievable. Small world. Good job, guy. You influenced a lot of kids, just like Denise. This is Teacher Day. Well, and if it's Teacher Day, I should talk about the one teacher who inspired me first to enjoy backpacking, and that's Eloise Clark. Huge shout out to her. Eloise, I know you watch some of these. I think of you all the time when I'm on the trail. And she took me on my first backpacking trip in the 5th grade. We went to Stratton Pond. I believe it rained every day. I got the biggest blisters, and because she was there and teaching me all kinds of stuff about nature and which plants smell good and which ones are wild mint and stuff like that, I had a blast. Huge blisters, soaking wet. I loved it. Couldn't get it out of my system. So shout out to Eloise Clark. Actually, I had a ton of great teachers. You guys are all awesome. All right. Just had to thank them for their service. Denise, 37 years, unbelievable. Legend. Since we're on the topic of teachers, I actually had a person ask me, since I've done a few through hikes, what advice I would give them. And I'm like, oh, that's a great question. And actually, my advice is a question. And what I mean by that is ask questions, ask for help, ask for directions, ask for a ride, ask advice, opinions. Like if you get to a hostel, hey, what restaurant? Hey, where's a good place to buy food? Always ask. Ask for help. Like if you get to a trailhead and there's day hikers, ask them if you need a ride. I was just at lunch break with Megs. They were pulling out stuff and they had a solar panel. And I'm like, oh, can I use that? And they're like, sure. And I'm like, awesome, because my Garmin InReach, I thought I'd turned it off, but it basically drained its battery. And right now I've got the solar panel strapped on the back of my backpack and we're charging the Garmin right now. So always ask. And that's very similar with going through cancer. Ask for help. You don't need to do it alone. Don't be so strong-willed that you don't ask. Ask. It makes it that much better. Always ask. Ask for help. And give yourself grace to do that, because you're going through a lot. Anyway, this is an old burn area, you can see, but we also have new growth. So the forest is coming back. It's nice seeing these little pine trees taking hold and growing and being strong. It's coming back, baby. Trail down there, and then eventually it gets to the riverbed at the bottom of the canyon. So this part of the trail right here reminds me awfully a lot of the Fairyland Trail in Bryce Canyon. Just the way how it undulates through all these canyon walls and the sand, and the only difference is when we did that trail, there was about 2 feet of snow at the top of the canyon that we were post holing through, and then at the bottom of the canyon it was no snow at all. And on that trip, Scott Raven Daniels got his name, Raven, even though it's not his real name. But you know, he's got a trail name. So tonight on the menu is banana, potato chips, mashed potato with mayonnaise, and actually 2 mayonnaise packages. And that's going to do it for us. The potassium from the banana is going to be well needed. All right. End of day recap, did 17 miles, of which 14.7 were on the Pacific Crest Trail. Trail was real level, so you could make good miles quickly. So that was awesome. Kind of got a later start because we had to go to the post office. The 4 of us that were in the shuttle of Kelly, thank you very much. 3 of them had to go to the post office, or actually 2 of them. And so we got a little later start because we had to wait for that. But great day. We're set up nicely for tomorrow. And tomorrow's going to be a spa day. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the morning. Take care.